What up, guys? This is your boy Tig from Project Open Mic. How you guys are doing? This is how hope everybody's doing all right. Just want to do a reaction to this video right here. Again, this is a teachable moment. All the stuff. Again, we don't harass nobody. I condone no violence and harassing anybody, but just again to see different things of that's on the internet. And just to give my 2 cents, and again, teachable moment is you can learn from Project Open Mic that I do on a show on this channel. So with that said regard, we're gonna go to talk about a woman who said episode 1, give it the Cavell show, and she says men over 35 and single, and let's hear what she says and react to it.
Welcome to the first official episode of the Cavell show. I was initially going to start off on a heavy topic, but I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and keep it light so you guys won't be like, man, off the break, she's trying to come out with the heavy shit. So let me just go ahead and pump the brakes on that for now. We'll visit the heavy stuff later on in the show. Well, not this episode, but later on down the line. And just, let you guys see my personality and kind of, hopefully gravitate towards me and like me just a little bit. But anyway, this week's topic is going to be something that I actually saw on Facebook, and the question was, why are there so many men who are single and they're over 35? And when I saw that, my comment to it was, because women ain't shit. And
and she's from the Caribbean too, so hey, shout out, spam. Keep it real.
Speaking for myself, I know sometimes I ain't shit. Like, really, really, really. And I know there are really other reasons why men are single, still playing the field, don't really want to settle down, and they just have so much other stuff going on, so they're single. But I just want to talk about just 2 of the things that stand out to me, just speaking for myself. One of them, again, is because women ain't shit. I'll talk about that in a couple minutes. But the other reason is because so many of us women are so independent. And I feel like, we are more now on the path of, I have a great job, I make a lot of money. Do I even really need a man? Of course, we need it for other reasons. It's if you want to have kids and shit. But we're just so independent now. Like for me, I am now.
And I will state this for her, like I said. You went and get your own stuff. That's good. I credit it. I have, like I said, I have a sister. I have 3 sisters. I want them to do what they have to do and make their own living. Nothing wrong with that. But companionship, human touch, and having somebody to have your back in case of anything is something like a lot of humans do. Now, to some women who always say they're independent. No, again, independent and independent. 2 different things in a way. The reason I'm saying it because I know personally a lot of women who are independent who try to ask me for money and do this and help them do it. I'm like, wait, you're independent. You don't need me. You don't need me. Do you, boo-boo, and leave me out of this. Oh, but I just need, no. You're independent. Do that. And and then you got the low class of them were like, I'm independent, but you're on welfare and all the other junk. Okay, sure, you're independent. I got my own thing, whatever. And the thing I was killing with that too, and I see young girls like, oh, I got my own car, I got my own. You're supposed to. It's called being an adult. Same thing with the guys as well too. If you have you're supposed to have an apartment. You're supposed to have your own car. If you're gonna work, that's called being an adult. You're not a kid no more. So I don't know why we're praising that for that reason. But I'll digress into that. And again, if for the women, and like I said, those who are independent, again, if you don't need a guy, then you should not be. I mean, again, most women wear makeup and all that stuff for other women. They don't really do it for men. Because again, I never understand the eyelashes. I don't know why they try to put the eyelashes on, and it looks horrible. You look like a clown. It's ugly. And then of course, there's other ones with the hair colors. It looks bad. I was trying to tell you, it looks bad. You know what I mean? As natural as I am with my, how I look, I ain't got a problem with it, but I ain't gotta hide nothing. But if you're true independent, then you should not be chased in and thirst trapped in guys. But that's what they do. But let's then go on with the lady says.
But prior to a few months ago, I was pretty much single, and I've been single since 2007. Yeah.
Dang.
So, but between then and now, I've climbed the corporate ladder, kind of, made myself into who I am today. So I know that's the reason why, one of the main reasons why, because, we're out here getting it, and we're not just sitting at home waiting on a man to come and take care of us. So that's one of the reasons why. And another reason why I said,
and I will say that, you see, 2007 till 2020, 13 years. So you quit a corporate out, that's all good. But then you also, just to let you ladies know, you also squander some of your healthy years to have a family and a child. Just saying. There are people who are old in 35s and 40s who have kids, but more complications happen in those situations. But you squander those as well too. I'm not knocking her or anybody to get whatever, but it's like you can do both in a way as well. But again, just saying that. Let's continue.
Earlier is because women, we really ain't shit. And trust me when I say we ain't shit, because I know me, Cavell, speaking for myself, sometimes I really ain't shit. Because if I'm talking to a guy, well, this is pre-relationship right now, okay? Mm-hmm. So before, when I would talk to a guy, I was quick to bow wow and be like, you know what? He ain't doing this for me. I'm taking care of myself. So let me just go ahead and leave him alone. Let me get out before anything gets serious or anything gets worse.
See what I'm saying? If you're independent and you don't need a guy, then you should not even thirst trap and looking for a person. But you still have that in the back of your mind. Oh, I still want to be with somebody. See? That's what I said before.
Or, I have my little attitudes, or I say slick shit to him, just being my ain't shit self. And I could tell y'all a whole lot of reasons why I really ain't shit, but we ain't gonna get into that right now. This ain't about me. But it really, is because a lot of women ain't shit. For example,
all right,
one of my good guy friends, and I have a lot of guy friends, and I like talking to them because I get their perspective on how they view women and some of the stuff we go through, and they have really taught me a lot, and they don't know. I listen to some of the complaints
and I'll say this too, because I have a lot of female friends, associates, in that regard. I listen to what they say, and some of the stuff is like, yeah, guys could be douchey. I get it. My lady always is, guys could be assholes, women could be vindictive. Just that's the general tones I've seen. But yeah,
they have about the girls they date, engaged to, and things like that. And it's like, so they really feel this way about it. So when I get into another relationship, let me kind of change how I operate, so I can I guess have a long relationship. Anyway, yes. So one of my guy friends, he was with this girl, and they were together for a really, really long time. And she, initially off the break, I didn't care for her too much. But, that's who he wanted to be with. So, you know what? Sometimes you just got to sit back and let people make their own decisions and live their lives.
True.
So, I believe they were together for like 7-8 years. And this chick, she made him do a whole bunch of stuff that he shouldn't have been doing, in my eyes. And he ended up proposing to her. So, he proposed to her like in, I think it was September last year or the year before, I can't remember. Anywho, he proposed to her, and then like a few months later, this chick was like, oh, well, I don't want to be with you anymore. After he completely changed his whole life and how he operated and things like that, he changed everything just to make her happy and satisfy her. And this chick had the nerve to call off the goddamn engagement, and like 3 months later got engaged to somebody else. So again, it goes back to the
dang, that sucks. That really sucks. And that's to a video I did before, where you saw this girl say, want to provide whatever. Even when you do provide for some of these women, they just don't care. So to the young man, like, nah, equal yoke. If they don't reciprocate your time, mostly time, and your money, but mostly time, because you can't get that back. Exit stage left. No, that way. Exit stage left. Seriously, leave it alone. You ain't gonna respect my time. I'm not gonna be with you. Don't be playing these games. And I know that because I've been in a relationship where I try everything I can, like her. I didn't have the ending part of what she just said, but I try my best to make a person happy. And I was like, I can't make her happy. I just can't. No matter what I've done, I can't make you happy. So you know what? Peace out. I exit stage left. I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm not gonna be wasting more time with you like that. Cause I wasted 6 years trying to be, whatever. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. No. So I basically I ended it as like, it's no.
Sometimes us women, we ain't shit, and that's why sometimes there are so many men who are over a certain age and they're single. Another one of my guy friends, this one chick he was talking to, and at the time, some years ago, I was transitioning from one place to another, so I stayed with him for like 2 weeks. So this chick, first time I met her off the break, she's like, oh, and they just started dating, mind you, right? This chick off the break was like, oh, I want me a Louis bag for Christmas. So for me, I was like, but bitch, y'all just started dating. Why you want him to spend all that money on you already? And what are you bringing to the goddamn table? You know, that was that. Another time, I was sick as shit and I lived closer to him. So he brought me some food. Mind you, when I get sick, y'all, I get sick like I'm on my damn deathbed. So I couldn't go and get anything to eat at all. So he brought me something to eat. And this chick had the nerve to say, well, why are you taking her some food and blah, blah, blah. And I don't want you being her friend anymore. When I tell y'all I cussed this motherfucker out, I cussed his ass out. I said, if you cut me off to be just for her, bitch, when y'all break up, don't you ever, ever, never, ever come back talking to me again. So guess what, y'all? He ain't stopped being my friend, and they broke up. So guess who got the last laugh? I do. But anyway.
See, that's the vindictive part I was talking about. That's the ancient part that she showed there. I would have to cuss the guy out. If he just communication talk. Okay, hey, she's not happy with this, but it's up to him to say, look, I know her before I know you. I'm gonna do this. If you are insecure about this, then nah. Then I should not be with you, because again, I'm not a jealous guy. I never have been a jealous guy. This because I always stated before, if you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat. I ain't gonna be around. I'm not gonna be behind any woman 24/7, 365. If you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat. So whatever. Just when that happens, just go and whatever. Because I see a lot of people just follow people around, all in their cell phones and give me your phone, and I'm like, the hell? That's a red flag right there. That's a siren in your ears. But some people don't do that. But as you gonna say, there she just showed her part where she's like, yeah, because that's vindictive. Like I said, men are assholes, women are vindictive.
She came from this like uppity family, and she just had so many requirements and all this bullshit. So again, she was on that bullshit. So that's why his ass is single. And currently he kind of got somebody pregnant who said that she was on birth control. Mind you, it takes two to tango, but she really wasn't.
Guys, I'll say this to you again. Women, I mean, again, I always with like, y'all just want just a man with a condom. No, I have never met a woman that have a female condom. Never, ever seen a woman have that. One, but two, guys, wrap it the hell up. Not because of a child. You don't know what diseases some people have. Wrap it the heck up. Do not let no woman tell you, oh, I can't get a child, or the doctor said I can't have a child and all that stuff or whatever, blah, 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 blah. If you ain't talking about having a children, if that conversation of having children has not come in the conversation, and you're not going to go to that part, and it's just casual, you're dating, you're not but you casual sex and everything like that, and you wrap it the hell up. Because the court system is in her ball court, and they will run you ragged. Wrap it up. Don't care if she says I'm on birth control, don't care if it's whatever. I'd rather have one be on birth control and be on that stuff, and I will condom to make sure that let's increase the chances of let's not having kids or anything like that until we are financially ready in that regard, or mentally ready, because I'm financially ready. Mentally ready is with the person. That's why I need another person to be with that. But I digress. Wrap it up, guys. Always.
She kind of trapped him. I've been there. But
you've been there. Wow. Okay. That's again, yeah. Ain't shit. And she's right. What was it? I forgot the name of the reel when Lonnie was like, "Women don't trap men." Yeah, Lonnie. Here's an example right here. A woman, she just gave it that, and I know that because I've been people try to trap me, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Someone try to trap me, and I'm like, yeah. Lucky for me, I was thinking with this on the head on top of my shoulders than the one in the pants, because man, you will get yourself in trouble. As again, wrap it up, and I will personally tell those stories of course, excluding the lady's name, of course, because I don't want no problems. But yeah, because again, guys, be careful. Just be careful. Okay. That's
what happened with that situation. But again, it's just so many. I'm seeing, but again, there are other reasons why men are single, because I have a lot of friends who are over 40 who are single, But I'm not going to put them on blast for other reasons, because I sit here and I be like, well, you dating this type of chick and you want to get married and have a family, and you know you can't get it from these type of girls, so why are you still dealing with them? Or they're playing games. They've been in long-term relationships and they still, I don't know if I want to be with her. Well, if you don't want to be with her, why you lead her on? Break it up, break it off, meet somebody else, and move on, you know. So we all have choices. So again,
that is true. Men have choices, women do the exact same thing, so don't even, you know, that. But guys, yeah, for me, like if I'm talking to somebody, I bring up all the stuff about family and everything up front, off top, off the chop. I've been doing that since I was 25, after my second girlfriend that I ever had, just to make sure, because, well, not really, basically the second girlfriend, yeah, from the second girlfriend I ever had when I was super young in my life. I always brought it up, like, hey, I want to have family, I want to have kids, and whatever. Have that conversation up front to see where the mindset is, and then gauge it, because if they're gonna keep on playing these play games, then you don't want to be around women like that at all. You're wasting time you cannot get back.
A lot of it, why I see some of those men are single, is because women, including myself, ain't shit. And hopefully my ain't shit part don't come out with this in this new relationship, because I'm trying my hardest to be a woman and not be so in charge of everything and be so controlling, because I can't be controlling, because, you know, us Virgos, and I was in the Marine Corps and all that shit tie in, and I'm from Trinidad, you know, so all that bottled up in one. Independent can make me be a certain way, but I'm really trying to let my ain't shit part like stay back there somewhere. So somewhere. So we're gonna see these next few months if I end up giving up my ain't shit ways and being nice to this gentleman, because he is a nice guy. I just hope that, you know, with this show, you know, we can just talk about some different topics and, you know, things that you guys want to talk about. You know, you can always hit me up at the...
Okay, not bad. But I agree with, like I said, you basically saw on the screen. You can go back and check out and talk about stuff. But yeah, I agree with some of the stuff she said. Well, I do. The main theme I agree with. Okay, but there's little topics in there that you have to understand. Again, young guys, seriously, do not let no woman trick you, because child support ain't no joke. Your life has changed. Having a child changes your life completely. And because of my first ever girlfriend tried to trap me with a child that was not mine, yeah, that had changed my thinking from then on. My first girlfriend tried to do that. I was like, whoa, okay, you know what? Yeah, sex will get yourself in trouble. Be careful as hell. And that's what it is. I've gotten this far in my life without having no children, no mishaps, nothing. I've never had unprotected sex with no female, because I don't trust. Not that I don't trust them per se. I'm just saying I'm not doing that until we're ready to have a child, which is after marriage. That's me. I'm not a MGTOW kind of guy. I respect the MGTOW people for what they want to do. Good for you guys. But everybody want to do their own path. They go their own path. But financially, I came up and set myself up since I was 25 to be financially stable, and I've just never have caught a person who really set the tone for me to really be whatever. I've been engaged once, and I thought that would have been a thing, but again, the time part happened. So again, there are women out there that do that. You gotta be, of course, watchable of that, guys. Seriously, just be careful of all that situation, okay? But good video. Hey, you learn stuff. That's what it is, a teachable moment. So remember, always, people are stupid, individuals smart. Be that smart individual. This is Take for Project Open Mic. Hope you guys have a good time. Catch y'all next time. Peace out.